let's go over a practical way of finding some new ideas and topics for future videos. So we've talked about titles and descriptions and thumbnails and about how they're important to CTR. Well, the other thing is that we need to actually create content that allows us to create good titles and descriptions and thumbnails. If we're creating content that no one wants to watch, well, it doesn't matter how good any of those other things are. No one is going to click on it because they weren't looking for something in that area. However, if we create content that is highly searched for and is very high quality, then we can actually start drawing that traffic in. So if we're getting a topic that we create has 100 million searches, we want to create a topic in that realm so that people will actually see our video and at some point click on it. And a great way to do that is to look on Google Trends. So a lot of people used to advertise going to Google AdWords to find topics. However, nowadays you actually have to pay money before you get to that screen. Google sort of got wise on that. However, Google Trends is still a free to use software. And all it is it's their data sort of put into graphs. So people search for things and they take those search topics and they give you the graphs and the relative frequency of those searches. And you can see there's some neat little things on here, like we have how much the World Cup is being searched, where it's being searched in. You can go through this to different areas. Fortnite, that one's important, a very important game nowadays. Game of Thrones is as neat is that this is every single season. When the season began, you can see that it got more and more popular over time, but we can use it to find our next great topic. So let's say that we're trying to make some productivity vlog or something where we're trying to help people, become more productive, try to work towards their dream sort of thing. So let's say that we have two topics to stay focused, and maybe we're a college student as well, so we can also give advice on college organization. And you will see that what we have here is a pretty close match. However, stay focused is taking the cake for most of the time here. There is this neat little area in here where they sort of go together. And so if you're going to release a college organization video, you might want to aim for this time period. There's something special about this. Maybe it's finals, maybe it's people trying to, recover their grade from the past year. There's something special here. So this is something that you want to maybe a time that you would like to release this. And we can even search for something like final study. We might need to, change that one around. And you can see that the finals is actually right around November and December. This is substantially more search volume than any other point, and right around the spring semester ending, and this is the spring semester ending on the other side. But you can see there's two great points. So if you're going to release final study material, you would definitely want to release it right in these time periods. That would get you the most views, and it would be a lot better of an idea to release the final study video than stay focused in college organization during these times. Use those other two videos in these lull points. And so now you can see you've kind of got this idea. You can put these terms in here, you can find out their relative search frequency and try to jump on the bandwagon for those different areas. We can also do this for really anything. Let's say you're in a CPU or a tech sort of channel where you're reviewing things and you're showing people new technology like Linus Tech Tips or any of those channels. Well, you can come in here and look at what people are searching for. And you can see that just from this, either the best graphics card or the best CPU, that most people are more interested in the better CPU than they are in a graphics card. So that would probably be the topic you want to start with first. Of course, you could always make a best graphics card video, but if you're looking for the next topic, the CPU video will probably get you a little bit more views and a little bit more audience growth than the graphics card. Now, if we come in here though and we change this and we add a new one in, best laptop, we have the ability to compare different laptops. Well, you'll see that's the clearly superior one here, especially around Christmas. Around Christmas, people are buying for the holidays, and this is actually, it looks like peaking on Black Friday. So if you want to create a video for best laptop, right around Black Friday would be a great place to put that video. And overall, it would be a better choice than even the best graphics card and best CPU. So this would be a great way to figure out, hey, we should probably create a best laptop video. If you have the resources for that, that would be where you have a really good ability to grab some market share. I do tutorials on Adobe products, and so it's kind of cool to put all the Adobe products in here and see which ones are most popular. I actually have a decently popular channel with Premiere Pro. However, you can see that Photoshop and InDesign are actually more popular than Premiere Pro. So if I was going to change my channel direction, or if I want to start expanding into different markets, Photoshop and InDesign are definitely tutorials that I need to start working on. We can add even another one in here, After Effects, to see how it ranks in all of this. And you'll notice that even After Effects is a little bit more popular. So my channel right now is sort of underutilized because I am working on the lowest tier of search volume. So again, if I want to expand my channel, I have an idea now. I want to go with InDesign, I want to go with After Effects, and I want to go with Photoshop so that I can start getting some of that greater traffic. And finally, let's say you're making a gaming channel, put all the games that you want to cover in here and see their relative popularity. Of course, Fortnite is going to be at the top because it's still one of the top games out. You can see Apex, that was one was released. You can see no one was really searching that, and then when it was released, it came up to a lot of popularity, but the popularity has been dying off a bit, maybe a little recovery back here. And then this new game that came out, Days Gone, depending on when you watch this video, it might not be new. But you can see that there's a little bit of a pop right there for that game. But yeah, you might want to, for example, remove all of the competitive games and only do a list of non-competitive single-player games on here to see which one is the most popular. But overall, Google Trends, a fantastic place to look for your next great topic and to figure out when you might want to release your content, find those keywords, and to build that audience.